And I'm getting word right now that we're actually ready to switch to our next game, SteamWorld Dig 2, and full gold stars run by Roofon. So Roofon, take it away.
Hi, I'm Roofon. This is SteamWorld Dig 2 4 Gold Stars. I'm good to start whenever.
Sounds good. Feel free to count us down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, this is 4 Gold Stars, which is effectively the 100% category of this game. The 4 Gold Stars are all secrets, 15,000 gold, 0 deaths, and you have to beat it under, I think, 4 hours? I don't know what the actual time amount is. By the way, I will continue to do my run. If I die, it will be a 3 Gold Stars run, but I will donate $20 if I die.
I just want to get through a message for a second. We are currently, if you look at stream, $9,999. I can confirm, are $12 away from reaching our Archiethon all-time PB. So if anybody wants to bring our PB, you could be the one. Yes, you, to breach the new PB. Also, Roofon, could you please screenshot Discord so I can see? We have a quick donation to read.
Go into you have to go to my stream. My computer's already lagging right now.
Okie dokie, sounds good. I'll reach that out right now.
My frame rate is already dropping there, and I'm not dropping it anymore. Yeah, so right off the start there, instead of going to the right, we actually go to the left, and you can jump around. It's a bit finicky, but you can jump around corners, which will allow you to get to the top left area a bit earlier than intended, which allows us to get a good bit of money for the early game, and also a required thing for 100%. So that's a pretty nice thing to do. The corner jumps are unfortunately really finicky, and they're especially finicky when the frame rate drops, which unfortunately happens because my it's not really a game problem. My laptop's just slow, so I will bear with me if there are frame drops. Hopefully there won't be too many. Yeah. Now we're just making our way through the tutorial dungeon. I don't ever turn on live split. That's fine. I don't need to know what time it is. How will I know if I'm on world record pace?
We'll definitely let you know. Could you explain a little bit, like, what's the constraints of these games? You mentioned you have to get it done in under 4 hours. Why is that important?
Because basically they're 4 gold stars, is what the category is, which require getting all secrets. It requires getting 15,000 total gold. It requires not dying. And it requires beating it under like 4-ish hours. I will definitely beat it under 4-ish hours. I think the slowest run of this category I've ever done is 2 hours and 30 minutes IGT, and my fastest is like a 136. So I got a 140 this morning. The 140 IGT is more like 140 it was a 148 RTA. So there's a decent bit of discrepancy. Part of it's probably just because my computer's slow, and also because the in-game timer pauses when you are paused. So yeah.
I actually have 2 donations to read real quick. We have one from Maximilian with $30 saying, "Thanks for pulling through. Love to all. Smaller than 3. Or no, greater than 3. And we have $150 from Speedrun. Hopefully they haven't gone to bed already. Saying, "Can't stick around for the rest, but thanks for a great event." Thank you again very much for that, Speedrun. And oh my gosh, someone's trolling. We are $1 away from the Archiethon all-time PB. We are currently at $10,010. Again, if you want to be the one to breach the barrier, make sure you get your donations in as soon as possible.
I will donate $1 after this run is over in spirit.
In spirit. I'll take that.
Because I'm hoping someone donates $1 in the next 2 hours. Oh my!
If someone donates $1, if someone doesn't donate $1 in the next 2 hours, you will be the glad one to do it. And I want to remind everybody that we currently have an incentive for the final episode bosses, which is the last incentive I'm pretty sure we have for all of Archiethon. Are we
not able to do the incentive for this run?
I'm pretty sure it's being met already. Let me check the list.
Oh, if it's already been met, that's fine then. I just want to know.
Ultimate Trial. Yep, that was met a couple hours ago.
Okay, I just want to know if I was doing that or not. Good to know.
Sorry for not letting you know next, but yeah, that'll.
Yeah, the only reason I wanted my split step was to know if I was on a good pace before entering that, but it's like fine. I probably won't be on world record pace. Maybe.
If you want, we can let you know the exact time right before that.
See, the problem is this game uses IGT.
Of course, makes sense.
So
What's the
I
thing you
would
just
not
hit?
know actually at all. And there's a pretty big RTA discrepancy, especially with right now my frame rate's kind of bad. So that's definitely not going to help it. But yeah, one of the main movement, I forgot to mention this, one of the main movement things about this game is that, so in SteamWorld League 1, they didn't have coyote frames, and they added them into SteamWorld League 2. But for whatever reason, I've never encountered another game with coyote frames that work like this. When you jump, you can just jump again during coyote frames. So you can, so so you can just jump multiple times. If you listen closely, you can hear the jump button. Pause and check IGT or something. I can quit to main menu and check IGT, but I don't know what would be a good IGT base. So, but yeah, that allows us to get a lot of height, which is kind of what allowed us to do as some. It's going to allow us to do a skip in a little bit to get into here early. For having the hook shot or before going the normal route, but the multi-jumping goal, at the very least.
Is any of this game's map randomly generated, or is it all placed out in advance?
So the ores are randomly generated. The map tiles themselves are not randomly generated.
Interesting. So it's the big objective.
It's actually not just a double jump. It can be up to, I think, a set temple jump. And what's funny about the control scheme of this game, the controls in this game, is that they for whatever reason only allow you to bind 2 jump buttons per controller, but that's per controller. So if you have 2 controllers, you can actually bind more jump buttons. So I'm actually playing this game on a keyboard and a controller. I have a controller in my right hand and a keyboard in my left hand. It's actually pretty comfy to play like this. Holy frame rate! I did not have this frame rate this bad earlier today. I'm sorry for the viewing experience. Also scale with movement speed. Yes, the jump height scales with movement speed. We also later get a hook shot, which I don't think the hook shot movement speed is what causes you to jump high. I think there's just a state when you hook shot that causes you to jump higher. And the reason I think this is because I moved really slowly with the hook shot. An entire keyboard in the palm of her left hand. That's a really funny visual, but that's not what I'm doing.
I just want to come in for a second to let everyone know that we have just hit Archiethon PB. Woo! Congratulations, everyone! We're at $10,011, our new biggest Archiethon ever. We have an $11 donation, Math Hacker, who was just trolling with a comment of just so close. And then finally a $1 donation from Non-Binary Code with simply $1. Thank you both very much for all of that. And with that, we've reached our Archiethon PB. There might be a stretch incentive or some kind of important thing, but again, everybody, congratulations, great job. This has been the biggest Archiethon yet, and I'm sure that in the coming years, we will keep having bigger and bigger Archiethons. So thank you very much.
I've been here since the second one, and they've all been really nice events to be part of, and I am glad to be a part of another one. The first event I did this at, it was 2-player, 1 controller, any percent of this game.
Oh, that's a cool.
Yeah, it was quite fun. I did it with April, who doesn't play this game. But
it's funny.
yeah, it was a good
it's
time.
switched now. It's gone from 2 players, 1 controller to 1 player, 2
The
controllers.
1 player, 2 controllers. Yeah.
And is the main gameplay cycle of this? It just seems to be you going into mines, mining, getting resources.
Yeah, it's very much kind of like Motherload or something, but it's actually a Metroidvania. You might have noticed I got the pressure bomb there. So the first one was more into that kind of Motherload, Big Dug kind of style. This one decided to incorporate Metroidvania elements into it. So it's much more focused on the upgrades that you get along the way. So the first one's going to be a pressure bomb, which is a little bomb that we can hit things with. Here's where the multi-jumps come into handy, by the way. So we can build up speed here, and we can jump a bunch of times to get up the shaft. Oh my gosh. If I don't mess it up. But yeah, the main gameplay loop normally is like you kind of mine things and then you upgrade your stuff and you mine more things. But, and we are going to be doing a decent amount of that, but we try to make the mining as fast as possible. The main reason we do actually end up having to mine so much is just because you need 15,000 gold for, we're going to get over one of these secret little cog mods. There's cog mods which give us little bonuses. You can equip them with the cogs in the top right corner. That one we just got there is actually pretty important. It's called Thrill Seeker's Tail. Basically what it does is it makes it so, okay. I was getting really bold with that, but you know, whatever. it makes it so when it's equipped, you get double EXP from enemies, but they only drop health orbs if they're killed in quote-unquote creative ways. And creative ways means like, I think examples are like drowning, if you get them to hit with another enemy's projectile, if you crush them. But the double EXP is really important because so EXP gives you a multiplier on how much money stuff sells for, but it also is required to upgrade certain things at the station, at the upgrade station. And the minimum level we need to hit to complete the run is 14. I mean, technically we don't need level 14 to complete the run, but one of the upgrades we get requires level 14. And so getting more EXP, twice as much EXP is very vital. The nice thing too is that normally the orb that an enemy drops is random, but with the DLC Coachella bot on, well, yes, you get orbs less often. There'll always be a rainbow orb, which will restore your health, lantern, water, etc. So you'll always get health back from killing an enemy. Is the main thing bonus from that. So yeah, that's one kind of nice part about it. And the getting the water back is nice as well.
We have another $1 donation from non-binary code saying $1 more just cause and trans rights. I think we can all agree in chat. Can everybody post a trans love emoji? Love that.
Can we get an exclamation mark? What is this?
Exclamation mark. What is this?
So the first part of this run is mostly just getting all the upgrades, and we're also breaking all the generators. So there's generators that the main any percent run of this game involves breaking a bunch of generators, which allows us to get to the final boss. And we still do that in this run, obviously. The other bonus of the generators is they give you a bunch of EXP. So doing that quickly, I routed in destroying a generator actually slightly sooner, literally an hour ago, because I realized, wait, why aren't I doing this? It saves time. Or rather, it gets you to a higher level faster, which is good. Yeah, the frame rate does not want to smooth out. If I tab out and then like tab back in, will it smooth itself out? Because I would like it if it smoothed out. It's a cool trick you could do here, but I'm not sure I want to try it on a low FPS. We'll be fine. Oh, never mind. The game is glitching out. Fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. You can use a bomb and then quickly slip under that rock, which avoids having to hit ever switch. We do still have an incentive to meet.
We do still have an incentive to meet. So we have the incentive for final fight final episode bosses from Kingdom Hearts. And I just wanted to let you all know that Team Gatorwalk has taken a decisive lead. It's at now $506. Team Dave, I'm sorry, but you guys are going to have to step it up if you want to be called Dave. And there is a new name that has appeared, a new candidate, Big Jeb. So if anybody's a Big Jeb fan, you might want to jump ship and get all your donations in there. It's going to take a lot of work, but it's for a good cause.
So we just got the jackhammer, and that's actually going to be our main mining tool for the rest of the run. The jackhammer generally mines faster. It can also break these tougher brick blocks, which the pickaxe can't do. The one downside of the jackhammer is it does require water to operate. Speaking of which, we're actually going to run into a problem with that because I just ran out of water. So I didn't quite get enough there, and I also kind of mined poorly. But that's fine. I'm not going to lose too much time.
What's your current objective right now in the run?
The current objective right now is get the hook shot. Because the hook shot will be a great mobility aid, and combined with the multi-jump will allow us to get absurd heights. Yeah, the general objective is to get pretty much all the basic items that we need, and break the generators as quick as possible.
Are there
and then we kind of after we do that, we kind of go,
Are there many sequence breaks possible in the game, or is it all quite?
Yeah,
linear?
actually, there are. There's actually intentional sequence breaks. So there's an area called Vectron where you get to already. I kind of brushed over them, but getting into Yarrow when we did required doing a multi jump to get up through Temple of Guidance, which skipped us having to get the hookshot to get there, which allowed us to get the jackhammer a bit faster. And yeah, here's the hookshot. It lets us hook onto things and jump astoundingly high. Yeah, so we can go like up here. But what's going on? I'm getting an
Your
in chat.
stream's dead for a second. Yeah, we're not getting
That's
game
so
feed.
That's so real for that.
I'm also not able to load your stream because Twitch is giving me an ad, so that's very fun.
Disconnected. My internet's on.
That's a good first step, and we
successful?
can hear you, so.
Reconnection is successful. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning
Successful?
on video settings or using a faster encoding preset. That's so real for that. Cool.
We do have you back, so you're ready to go if you need.
Yeah. Hello. Welcome back. We're popping off. I love my computer. It's doing its best. Okay. Anyways, we're heading back to Temple of Guidance. We're actually going to go break our first generator here.
What's the story behind the generators?
Basically, if I remember correctly, so that's $20.
Oh.
I'm so stupid.
You really went flying.
I'm so stupid.
Plus 20. Keep track, chat.
I was just gonna do the one. I could do more.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah.
Oh, you
I
can
have 3
fling
gold
very
size
far
record.
with that.
True. I vote for $20 for death. April, that financially disincentivizes you. Yeah, basically, so the plot of the game. Does it go down to a silver star if you die once? I believe so, yeah. If I die enough to make it a bronze star, then yes, I'll do $40. I'll do
Is that
additional
issue for
$40
the
run.
run?
Go put a shit up to 60. I shouldn't die that much though, so.
Is the death an issue for the run since it's all since it's 4 gold stars?
Well, technically it makes the run invalid, but it's not an issue for finishing the run though.
Okay, lovely to know. So yeah, what's the story?
Basically, so in SteamWorld Dig 1, Dorothy was like the shop person, and Rusty was the protagonist. And after in SteamWorld Dig 1, Rusty went to go confront Vectron, which was like this electrical robot, because we're all steam robots, you know, that's the steam world of the steam of SteamWorld Dig. And Vectron was trying to find everyone, I think. And afterwards, Rusty just disappeared, and so the plot is that Rosie's trying to find Rusty. And so she meets up with the Shiners, who are like humans, and they're like, well, there's like tremors going on, and there's generators, and they're like, well, the generators are the source of the tremors, so you better go deal with the generators or something, and maybe you'll find your friend or something.
So who are you playing as?
Dorothy, you're just a friend of Rusty's, and you're trying to find your friend.
That's an honorable cause.
Yeah. But you were Dorothy was the shop person in SteamWorld Dig 1, I believe. This is quite a good game. I would definitely recommend giving it a shot if you've not played it.
How different is the speedrun experience to the casual experience?
I definitely say the casual experience leans more into like the mining gameplay loop. But the movement's actually pretty solid in the game in general. That was kind of what brought me to speedrunning it, because it was like I didn't expect the game centered around mining to like have such a nice robust, like not that like complicated, but it's a fun movement system, and like just jumping out of the hook shot is fun. Like I get a jump, but then it's like, oh, you can like jump like 7 times. That's also fun. The way the task for this game is great. The task was actually made by Eli.
There's a task?
There's a task for this game, yes, for any percent.
Oh.
Yeah, Killa made the task. It's very sick, because if you think it's like, oh wow, I'm jumping really high with the hook shot. Now imagine if you're a robot who can actually regularly control how high they're going and how fast they're going. It's a very good task. I would 100% recommend watching it. That's actually where I got the idea to use 2 different controllers, because that's actually how they manage their jump buttons in the task. Because you want to like hold a jump button to prevent. If you stop holding a jump button, I think you stop gaining height. Sometimes it's weird. I don't know the entire physics behind it, but it doesn't usually feel jank. But sometimes you're already doing a hook shot jump, you like stop gaining height if you aren't holding a jump button. I think I don't remember. I don't know how this game works.
It's really cool that you got inspiration from a task to really help you in real runs.
Yeah, no, for sure. I do have world record for this category. The rest of the world records in the game are held by Zof. And Zof said they would look at this category soon, which I hope they do, because the world record for this is definitely not as optimized as it could be. I would love to see it get more optimized. Although I could also do that, because I'm getting back into the category. Because I like basically just didn't want to relearn the category, because all my category notes were like really bad. And then I once again decided to take more category notes, and then they're also kind of bad, so I'm hoping to clear them up this time, so people have notes in general. Because I like making guides for people, but sometimes I like I didn't have the energy to do it, because I had to finish my thesis like 2 days ago. So
oh wow!
I started running this game again 2 days ago. But yeah, that's where I am right now.
Congratulations on finishing a thesis. That's crazy.
Yeah, thank you. But we're heading into Temple Destroyer. Now, the story behind the Temple Destroyer is that a bunch of cultists started worshiping Rusty. Because, like, he's some destroyer god. Yeah, your friend. Yeah, they started worshiping him. They have statues of him everywhere. It's been so long since I played the story of this game. Like, to be real.
I said I want to go buy this game right now. Do a casual playthrough on this game.
I'd absolutely recommend it. All the SteamWorld games, there's a whole series of them. They also have Heist, which is like a 2D strategy game, and they have Quest, which is like a Slave-inspired card game. They're both very fun. And SteamWorld League 1 is also pretty fun. There's also a tower defense game, but that's like on the 3DS, so you can't like get it without emulation. And what else?
Yeah, since they closed the store.
They are coming out with SteamWorld Build, which is like a city simulator game. I don't know when that's coming out. That is a thing that is in development.
How long has this franchise been going for? Since when?
The SteamWorld Tower Defense came out in like 2011. I haven't actually played Tower Defense, but SteamWorld Dig 1 came out in 2013. This game came out in 2017. They're a Swedish company, I think? How's all the practice you did for the run paying off? Good. My first run into this got like a 2-hour IGT, but I split up across 2 play sessions. I assume World Headhunter is also a thing that might exist at some point. It was like a 2 hours IGT, which is bad because that would have been over my estimate. And then yesterday I got like a 143 IGT, which was like a 151 RTA. And then this morning I got a 141. So I'm pretty comfortable with the estimate. I think getting back into it didn't take me too long, thankfully. Here we're getting quickly called bitter boots, which allows us to stand in dangerous liquids like lava or acid without taking damage for a brief period of time, which is important because we're going to go into some sections soon where we're going to be skipping along lava. The golem section, as I like to call it, and my favorite skip, golem skip, which is not skip that section. It just is a cool jump, except I don't actually do the cool jump in this category. So just imagine I did a cooler jump than the jump I'm doing. Very helpful, I know. We're actually coming up on our second boss here. This boss actually can be one-cycled if you have a different item. And I know that because there was so there's this marathon called Ultimate Decathlon, which will take like 10 games, and they'll have them do a number of different categories. And for SteamWorld League 2, the category they had was 10 upgrades, so you got all 10 upgrades in the game. And in that category, one cycling this boss was optimal because you got grenades, but you don't get grenades early in this category because it's slower. I've been thinking about routing grenades in earlier for doing the one cycle on this boss, but I don't know how I would go about doing that.
That's,
A little time take here, except I messed it up. You can actually, I wanted to get to the middle block there, because during this cutscene, you'll continue to go down. So you can go down without lava, and it saves a little bit of time. But I unfortunately missed it.
totally
But yeah, you can theoretically route in the grenades when you're first going into Euro. But I don't know if it's faster or not, because you would be doing the chamber without the hook shot, and that's a lot slower, because the hook shot's a lot faster, because you can just loop to the wall. Right now we've got the ignition axe, which makes our pickaxe on fire, which allows us to activate these little golem guys. It also does slightly more damage to enemies, which is nice. It doesn't really matter that much, but it does do slightly more damage. Generally, our go-to for killing enemies is pressure bombs, because they'll one-shot every enemy in the game, besides bosses.
Oh wow, that's powerful.
And we can use a hook shot to kill there's little explosive bots. You use that for that. And later on, after we get the jetpack, there's an upgrade called the Ramjet Vigor, which allows you to deal damage with your jetpack. So most of the part, I try to avoid killing people with the pickaxe, because the pickaxe is slow. It swings once every 0.5 seconds, I think. That was based off of I would look at my timer and see how long it took to break a certain block that took 4 hits to break, and it would take about 2 seconds. So I think it swings every 0.5 seconds. I have no idea if that's true or not. So
quick maths. Also, speaking of quick maths, just gonna remind you all that next run up is Little Gator in the game, and Little Gator name. Team Gator Walk is still well ahead. So if you are Team Dave, just like Chuckle said, any Team Dave fans in chat, make sure to get your donations in. I just want to mention that between the top 3 choices in Little Gator name, we have raised over $1,000, and just this objective has raised 1.7k, which is crazy, everybody. So if you want Team Dave or even your Team Big Jeb, make sure you get your donations in as fast as we can. And I want to remind you also that another incentive you can go towards is the final fight in Kingdom Hearts, which I'm super hyped for. I've always seen a little bit of Kingdom Hearts, but it could be cool to see a big final fight, so make sure you get your donations in for that. Yes, exactly. Rise up, Dave gang.
this generator is actually the first one you're kind of supposed to break, quote unquote. And funnily enough, it's actually not required to beat the game. I don't know if it is required though to enter Vectron, and Vectron is required for 4 gold stars. So we do that in this category. But in any percent you can skip it. But I think you can't skip it on the Switch for some reason. And it's a bit buggy because normally there's supposed to be a cave in and then the door, then you can go fight the final boss. And you have to go around to get into where she is. But if you skip that generator, that cave in won't happen, and the final boss door will be closed. But you can still just open. You can still just interact with it to open up. This is probably one of the harder parts of the run. Golem section. It's honestly easier if you don't have the Vitter boots that make you not take damage from lava, because it allows you to damage boost over some of these golems. There is a benefit that the golems, when they're doing that little wake up animation, if you might have saw from the one below there, they actually can't hurt you. Which means if you're fast enough, okay, especially for these 2 ones right here, which will always wake up when you're walking by them, you can get on top of them. It's actually fairly clean, but not as clean as good. Not dying there is always good. And not dying in the category is very good because it's required to not die. But, yeah. But yeah, we're I guess I said this before. The general game plan is we go for the generators for the most part as much as possible, and then we kind of go back through and get all the caves. But that's mostly just a byproduct of the fact that on the way to most of the generators, you get most of the upgrades in the game. I need to upgrade the backpack. it's not really out of any like requirement that you need to do the generators in that order, but yeah.
You've gone pretty deep
Here's
into
the
the map. Is there
really
like
come in handy because it allows you to skip across this lava section.
Is there some kind of hell at the bottom of the map, or can you go down forever?
There's a bottom. This business always spawns not on that tile, but in this general vicinity here. So that's kind of how I knew where that was. Because there are gemstones that are worth more, and they generally sometimes there are ones that will spawn on fixed tiles, but there are also ones that spawn in general ranges. Yeah. So that business is the only one I really know the general range of, because you also got that one at 90%. I actually don't normally grab this tube on the left here, but I am on 1 health, and I don't want to die, so... upgrading our bag a second ago allowed us to get a cog bag called Portal of Pardon, and that'll basically allow us to warp back to town as long as we're in a safe location, so no enemies, and we're on ground, which will be very helpful, because normally the best way to get back to town is to self-destruct, but we can't do that because dying's not allowed, and also self-destructing causes you to drop some portion of your bag. Which would be bad because we need all the money we can get, so very convenient feature to have.
How are you jumping on top of this lava? Is it just the jetpack, or are you able to just?
No, I don't have the jetpack yet. I just press jump. I'm not taking damage because of the bitter boots I have, which are armor upgrade, which causes you to basically there's in the top left corner there's that little boot icon. And if that's empty, that means they'll take damage from the lava. But if you time your jumps on top of the lava well, which is easier if you mash a bunch of jump buttons, self-destruct does count as a death nomus. If you skip on top of the lava, the timer on it won't decrease, so you won't take damage. Which allows us to go across large bodies of lava. But also even like just temporarily going into lava and not taking damage from it is very helpful. Right, I open here. Fun fact, this dark matter always spawns on the silo. I don't know why. There's just always one there. There's actually another dark matter that always spawns on a certain tile a little further into this area, but it also always spawns under a block that will fall and try and crush you.
Whoa, where are you now?
Yeah, I'm on the underside of the map because there's an artifact here. Right, I forgot to mention the artifacts. There's 42 artifacts in the game. Those count towards completion percentage. So yeah, trying to get them. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed that upgrade first. I should have waited for a different one. That's fine. Shouldn't have enough money for... I should get 600 on this mining. This imagine always spawns here, but that makes sense. Oh yeah, another thing about the jackhammer is it always has wind up. And yeah, the dark matter always wants them to do this. But the jackhammer has a wind up, which means it can take a second to get going. There's another downside of it compared to the pickaxe. Occasionally for soft blocks, like these ones which will always take one pickaxe hit, I'll like hit them with a pickaxe because it's marginally faster than waiting for the jackhammer to wind up. Yeah, the death does mean I won't lose world record to the incentive. That's true. I mean, if I was on world record pace on this run, I would be on world record pace on a never run. It would not be particularly hard for me to get on world pace on record for a never run if I got on this run. So much for floor is lava. Yeah, there's a lot of lava down here. The third generator out of 4. And I realized that getting this generator right now instead of a bit later into the redding was smart because you just get to a higher level. Normally I got at the end of this mining section, but then I realized, like, that's silly. Why not just do it right then? There's no reason not to. So yeah, little before run, just before run routing change. Yeah, went a lot slower since I didn't get the upgraded jackhammer yet.
Was this
I'll be
like a
able to afford
today
it
routing
after.
change?
Yeah, but it's a very minute routing change. So
Oh, that's still
yeah.
pretty cool. Up-to-date runs. Let's go.
I had a much bigger routing. I had a routing change. I had a GDQ run earlier this year, and we rerouted the game like 2 days before GDQ.
Oh my god. Speak of last second. Did you have a lot of time to prepare?
Yeah. The run went fine. We just like found something that was just like, oh, we found there was a crafting recipe for an item we didn't realize you could craft, and decided to reroute the game.
That's a big oversight, I guess.
Well, the reason it was an oversight is because the game never tells you about it. The only reason people found it was because they looked through the code and saw that it was there. And the devs were like, we were wondering when people would find that.
That's always the funniest things to see. I heard a story once in Celeste's Moonberry was like hidden, and the devs were just waiting how long it would take people. Not Moonberry, sorry. Winged Golden.
Oh, the Winged Golden. Winged Golden was.
Yeah. And they had only found it by looking through the code, I'm pretty sure, because it was just obvious.
Yeah, I believe that
even
was
there.
the case. My memory is a bit fuzzy, but I think that was the case. I mean, people were like, because at the time it was like, well, people would count out, there's 200, there should be 200 berries. Why is there only 199? And so.
How did they know there was supposed to be 200?
You count golden. So like you would assume it's not that they knew that there should be 100, 200, but it's like 200 is a nice round number.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there only one? Why would there only be 199?
Well,
So-
right now there's 202, but if anyone knows my stream, I have 202.
Well, yeah, but that was added, that was added afterwards, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Enemies are really annoying. It's actually really weird to me because like, Farewell's been out for so long, and I feel like the level just came out.
Oh my gosh.
But it's been out for quite a while.
The other day was looking back at a stream and realized that 1.3 was 2.5 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Okay, I just gotta, I'm gonna move on to the next section. This cog mod, co-working is really useful. Basically what it lets you do is it lets you, if you pick up, like, low value, I'd like to hear you. Thank you. If you pick up low value, you only feel that way because you never play Farewell, that's true. But if you pick up low value materials like this trash can here, for example, it will give you just 10 money on the spot. So instead of only getting 1 plus like whatever money multipliers I get, because getting additional levels gives you money multipliers. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not. That's another incentive to get higher level. And that's why I did the slight routing change, was to be higher level there, so I would get more controlling things. But yeah, we're talking about let's get a good amount of money just from mining the quote-unquote trash material. Which is good, because right now we're going to actually be mining our way through Archaea to get all the secrets.
And how much effort does it take through the entire run to meet that money criteria for the
you are getting money the entire run. Like you get to the end of the run and then you get more money.
Okay, so it's not like the kind of thing you'll stumble across.
You spend a good like 3 or 4 minutes at the end of the run getting more money.
Okay.
Depending on how much money you got throughout the run, otherwise.
Now that we have a little bit of a quiet moment, I want to take the opportunity to mention to you all about the Kingdom Hearts bid war. So we know we've been focusing a lot on the Little Gator Name bid war, but if you guys think that's getting too blown out of proportion, you can start donating to the Keyblade choice. In which case, you decide which theme Keyblade will be used during the final 2 worlds of Birth by Sleep Run. That'll be decided between the different Disney princesses, Kaori, Cinderella, and Stitch. I'm personally a big Stitch fan. One of my best friends online persona is called Stitch. So make sure you got your donations in for that.
I never finished playing Birth by Sleep. I played the Ventus one, and then I didn't play any of the other ones. Alright, I have a hook shot on my doing. You're supposed to like go down to the right there and like break something to make all this go away, but you can just jump up there. It's faster. Yeah, I don't know, all the rocks are falling. But yeah, there's a bunch of different caves in this game. This game actually has a randomizer. Fun fact. It's not a particularly good randomizer, but this game does have a randomizer. The problem with this game's randomizer is the fact that the only caves that have upgrades in them are the caves. So basically, the things that are randomized are going to different caves, like which cave entrance leads to which cave. The problem with that is that only certain caves have useful things in them. So you often end up just like entering a cave, and there's no incentive to complete a cave if you know it's not a cave that has an upgrade in it. So you're basically just kind of like you're just checking if the cave is something that is useful to you, and if it's not, then you just don't go into it. Which I think is suboptimal for a randomizer.
Why are there vibrating things in the wall while you mine across? Does that have to do with the jackhammer, like shaking the wall?
No, that's because there are needles in the wall.
Needles?
Needles. Like the bug.
Oh!
And so they're breaking it out of the wall. Yeah.
That's what it was. I was a bit confused for a second.
Higher inventory full of stuff and only sold for 130 Yeah, that is why the Hobo Paradise deck is very nice, because you get a lot more money from that. I thought this might be particularly panoramas later. There's some great names for areas in here. This game, I love these games. They're kind of dopey in a weird, like kind of dorky in a weird way, but they're also like really charming in that. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of charm to these games, and I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I really like the art style. It's quite cute.
Yeah, that's too. The art style is very nice.
It's pretty.
Yeah, no, it's very solid. And again, like the other games, Quest and Heist and Big One and such are all really fun. Definitely recommend them. Oh no, that's not good. Oh wait. The backup is to just do the room like normal. You can shoot a bomb on this top left one, and it will blow up this cactus, which will get you the gem. But instead, we just have to watch all the cactus hit each other.
Oh, this is satisfying.
Yeah, it is. We do get the more satisfying.
Boom.
We do get the more satisfying thing.
That's sick.
I just realized I've forgotten to equip something that's kind of important. I'm going to get something that's called Gordon Reflexes. And what it does is it makes it so if you get hit by a falling block, it will try and push you out of the way, which basically will just make it so falling blocks are not an insta-kill sometimes, which is good.
Is it often a problem in the run?
It's not usually a problem. I try to avoid being in situations anyways because it doesn't always do what you want it to do. But minimizing the situations where I could potentially die is good. And it doesn't cost that much money to get. It costs like $175 or something. So it's not really that big of a money investment.
And again, just so we can remember, what's the final money number you need to reach?
15,000. I'm currently probably at like 3,000. I don't know. Because it's total money gotten. It's total money gotten across the run, not at one time.
Yeah. I had imagined it would be that.
Who is that?
Oh yeah, there we go. A beetle breaking out. I see.
Yeah. So this one's a pretty tricky one, but I do like it because you basically break this, and then all the ground under you progressively breaks away, which I think is cool. It's a cool.
Yes.
A lot of these chambers have cool gimmicks to them.
They're playing on the satisfaction. Chat, can we get a $4 donation train if you found that satisfying? I definitely did. $4 for the 4 brain cells that were satisfied, I guess.
We can go up here.
Oh,
to
yes.
get another. We actually get a cog mod over here. Our cog mod, an upgrade cog. For different things. The cog mods are the things that you put the upgrade cogs into.
Exactly $4 for Archiethon 4. Oh. We have a $15 donation from Chuckles W73 saying, I know we already hit an Archiethon PB, but there's still work to be done. Thanks for everyone on the Archiethon team for making my first hosting experience such a positive one. Yeah, Chuckles, thank you very much for hosting. And again, we want to give a quick shout out to every single host, and everyone on the staff team in general has done an incredible job for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Super happy.
I'm so like it gets smooth. The marathon gets smoother every year.
Yeah, eventually it's gonna be a perfect sphere. Let's go.
No, I always love like the innovation on making things as foolproof as possible.
Foolproof as easy as possible. This year
Yeah.
we tried to up production value, and it ended up being a little bit of a trade-off of a bit of a stressful experience for restreamers. So we got to send an extra little heart to them because yeah, it was really hard. But the product has been really nice. Indeed, long live Archie.
Long live Archie. This is probably one of like.
I wonder if we have any new Archie pics on the Archie Instagram. Speaking of which, everybody should follow Archie Insta, I think.
My old Archiethon streaming layout had pictures of Archie on the sides of it.
Cute.
Oh yeah, we got an upgrade a while back called Double Rainbow, which gives Wars a chance to beat 2 Wars, which is really nice when it happens to like the more valuable gems.
Just an FYI, your stream might have died.
Oh, let's go!
Yep, hello flying. Lena, we're glad you enjoyed the production value. It's become a bit of a passion project / obsession for the tech team to spend a lot of time working on it. That I guess that's the end game, Math Hacker.
Oh my god!
Stream source missing? What do you mean, Carrarium? I do not know what you're talking about.
I could try streaming and then I could try turning my stream back on and off, back off again if that helps.
I think we have you reconnected. We're just holding for a second while we're confirming that.
Okay.
There we go. You're good.
It didn't show on my. Yeah, it does say now on the OBS successfully. Yeah, I'm gonna splice my invalid run.
We got him. Good job, team. FBI's at your door. Put your hands up.
Alright, we're about to hit into Vectron. Like my old flashlight.
About to hit a what?
Vectron. Vectron. So
what's that?
Vectron was the big bad robot from SteamWorld Big 1. I should have more money than I have right now, I think. That's fine. I don't know. But they died. But their body's still around, and you were heading into him. Right. You head into Vectron because you want to see if Rusty's there, and then you're like,
of course.
And then you go to Rosie, and Rosie's like, well, there's a bunch of generators everywhere, and so then you go to all the generators. I don't remember.
You got distracted for a second.
Mild flashing lights warning. I don't think there's that bad flashing lights wise, but like, I realized playing today that like, there's a little bit of flashing lights. I don't think it's too bad though.
Well, consider that an oral warning for everybody, and we'll see if we can get a visual warning up real quick.
Yeah.
Are you really sure you want to do this?
I'm pretty sure. I should have ran in French, not because the game's faster in French, but because most of the runners of this game are French.
Oui, baguette. Je peux parler français pendant les prochaines 5 minutes. Mais je pense que vous serez apprécié. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome to Archiethon.
Anyways, welcome to Vectron.
Also welcome to Vectron, yeah.
This is the scariest part of the game. Not just from a speedrunning standpoint, but also because this part of the game is just scary. Look at it. It's like ghost skull things. They're exploding.
How did you not die of fall damage just there?
I hooked up the ground.
Damn, that was clutch as heck. That's like an MLG water bucket.
I meant to do that the first time when I died of fall damage, and I just failed.
Oh, and you just missed?
I've never missed that one in Vectron, weirdly enough. And like, I worry because I feel like I should die if I missed that one, I think. I don't know why I wouldn't. But also, like, I never missed it, so I'm just like... Oh, fun fact. Turning on photosensitive mode saves 10 seconds here.
Oh.
Normally there would be a bunch of, like, flickering static. And it just skips that. And you just go directly into this computer terminal, and you just save 10 seconds there if you turn on footage system mode.
We love it when accessibility lines up with speedrunning. I'm just going to take the opportunity to do a quick blurb for all the raiders that have come in to let them know what we're raising money for. We are Archiethon, right now raising money for the Trans Empowerment Project, which is a non-for-profit dedicated to empowering the trans community through action, advocacy, and building. Their agenda is just to educate allies, empower communities, and ensure everybody thrives together. So right now, we have actually already beat our PB, and now 100% fully confirmed beat at $10,077 for the Trans Empowerment Project, with another $50 anonymous donation with no comment, but thank you very much nonetheless. So if any of you are interested in donating, we currently have bid wars open for Kingdom Hearts Final Boss mode, and we also have a bid war open for which Disney princess to have for the final fight. So I'm currently on Team Stitch, but if you want to cast your own vote, you can vote with your wallet by donating at !donate.
The section is these ghosts, when they go into the computers, will always give you health orbs. And they actually put them, the devs put them in the wall to make it so they would explode and get you health after that. Because there's a whole bunch of those robots that will chase you. And yeah, they're really fun. You can actually skip waking them up if you are careful, but I want to get the most ore from there possible because each one of these sells for 50, and so you can kind of just get those. Anyways, yeah, now we're gonna get the jetpack. Unfortunately, having the jetpack prevents you from doing the multi-jump, because if you press multiple jump buttons, you'll just activate the jetpack.
You'll activate the jetpack?
Yeah, we're gonna have to say goodbye to multi-jumping.
RIP. It also must have been stressful as a casual seeing the red alarms go and there's a bunch of monsters running at you and you're just this deep underground.
Yep. Yeah, no, Vectron is spooky.
Congratulations on getting out nice and safe.
Yeah, no, it wasn't too bad. I kind of realized you can just kind of damage tank through it, and it usually works out fine. So I found my own way of doing it poorly.
Nice. We have another $22 donation from non-binary code saying, "No one's noticed my offer, but I'm doing it anyways. Here's the $22 I agreed to match. P.S. You know, trans rights and all." Thank you very much for that.
You probably can't skip the jetpack. Yeah. What's it saying? So I've hypothesized that you can skip the jetpack. I don't think it's possible. There are 2 points of contest. Actually, so there's an area under one cave that I don't think is possible to go through without the jetpack. And there's also an area at the bottom of the map which explicitly is designed for you having the jetpack. So now we're heading back into Euro. This area has the best music. The person who wrote the music for this game is actually El Cuervo, who I don't know if you know. They're the person who did the music for Hotline Miami.
Oh, that's a great game.
Yes, it is a good game. I want to upgrade my jackhammer, but I have no idea what level I am. Can I pause? I can. It does tell me on the pause screen. I'm learning.
Learn new things on the fly. Let us see.
Pause abuse? In my marathon run?
No, what are you talking about? Are we past the flashing lights warning, by the way?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There will be another one in the ultimate trial, because there's another section like that in there. But that's not
that's the incentive one at the end, right?
Yeah, that's the incentive one at the end.
Lovely. Thanks for the
I'll just bring that up. The order you get caves in the incentive dungeon actually is randomized for some reason. I also got a speed trap for the incentive dungeon. Because there's an auto troller section, and then I realized you can, and like April mentioned it to me that I should try it, and I was like, I thought about trying it. You can just like go past the auto troller thing and just go. So that takes a good bit of time, but it is definitely more risky because you're pretty much guaranteed to take damage because there's a bunch of falling lava drippers that are pretty much unavoidable.
I like how they're purple though. Cute color.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, the music here and the vibe here are all very nice. I wish the frame rate wouldn't tank when I'm trying to shoot you with a bomb. Actually, you found the skip? That's true. You definitely were the only one who found a skip and thought of that. And it's uniquely you. I'm so proud of you, April.
Good job,
The skip
April.
goes out to April.
I'm imagining that the green color of that water means it's poisonous.
Yeah, it is poisonous. But again, the Vitter boots. Actually, I don't have Vitter boots equipped. I should go equip them again. I unequipped them because I needed the cogs for something else. And I always forget to re-equip them. So.
There you go. I reminded you.
Yeah.
External help. Let's go. Satisfaction moment. Let's go. We love the chain breaking.
Hello, snails. I need to kill these for EXP. But they're being finicky and annoying. The snails are the worst in this game, and I'm not fighting with them. Not
Watch out, you're on one heart. Please don't die.
Yeah. I need more XP. I'm just gonna go up here and kill two snails. I think that'll just be faster than mining the entire next section without the upgraded thing. Oh, and there's more money here.
Money! Speaking of money, I think we have a new donation. We have $15 anonymous donation. Thank you very much. Bringing us ever closer to our final boss episode. And I think, let's check on the bid war. It seems people have moved on from the little gator name bid war. So unless anything changes, that will be the name, Gator Walk. And right now on Keyblade choices, Cinderella's coming in first at $110, with Stitch close behind at $83, and Kyrie at $63. Which movie is Kyrie from? I've never heard
Kingdom
much
Hearts.
about them.
Kyrie is from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, the original. Okay, they're not like an external Disney character.
No.
That would explain why I didn't know about him. Also, for the record, your stream is down right now.
Let's go! We're winning.
Yippee!
We're so winning. I don't know why, because I don't know actually why that's happening, because I'm wired internet-wise, so it shouldn't be an internet problem. I think my computer's just slow.
Yeah, might be that. Sometimes I have also on my end, even at home, uptime issues where it's like often it's like still there, but it's not stable. The weird thing is we're staying in call the entire time. Chat can hear you.
Yeah.
You can hear me.
Yeah.
But there we go. You're back on air right now.
So
let's go.
We're so back.
The other 16% of streams are actually run by Archie. Archie himself flies through the Twitch servers and sprinkles magic dust everywhere, and that actually is how this stream is getting to you right now, through the magic of love and Archie. And I think that means that you have wait, what's the English word? You have a duty. That means you now have a duty to say thank you to Archie and donate your money to the Trans Empowerment Project.
Thank you, Archie. Diamond here. Got that. Killing these purple shooting guys gives you 300 EXP each. So, I mean, again, we need to get to level 14 by the end of the arrow. So, well, not by the end of the arrow, but before we leave the arrow, we're going to be at level 14. Though we're going to get a pretty fast way of killing those purple shooty guys soon. Our current objective, money-wise, is to upgrade the bag, because when the bag is maxed out, it actually gives you a passive plus 30% to your money. So you'll just get 30% more money from killing things, which is very good considering how much money we need. So
that's gonna help us.
That was one of the things I routed around. We used to get the jetpack. The old world record used to get the jetpack immediately after leaving Vectron. Upgrade the jetpack after leaving Vectron because it allowed you to immediately do the area at the bottom. But I just realized like you could just go back to that and rush getting the backpack upgraded for the as soon as possible. So that was kind of one thing I brought up. I basically like I changed a lot of the routing when I got over this one of this category, ordering of things and such. And I think it's the routing is a lot more sensible now. I think so. There used to also be a lot more like killing enemies to get like EXP because like, oh, you get a money multiplier, but then I realized it was like, okay, but you could also just get more money, and it's faster to get like ore than it is to kill enemies. So, because I think at one point I got to like level 17 or 18 before I finished the run, and now it's like level 15. Yeah, now we have the ramped up vigor, which allows us to break soft blocks and allows us to kill enemies. Particularly those purple shooty guys, which is very helpful because they're, again, worth 300 XP each, and we can kill them basically instantly by just ramming into them. I just realized I missed. It wasn't Machi Suguri I wanted to talk about. It's Hodgepodge Hang. I also missed going into Hodgepodge Hang. I was supposed to do. I also missed an artifact. I believe this is the area where Lime Loop is. Yes, I missed both Hodgepodge Hang and. I didn't miss Hodgepodge Hang. I just forgot to go in there. Because you skip most of the caves on your first pass, but not all of them. Oh, I missed Lime Loop as well, actually. I'm winning. That's fine. I can go back for all of them and it won't actually lose that much time. I mainly got into this run kind of out of curiosity, and also because like there's an achievement for doing 4 gold stars, and I wanted the achievement. It was actually part of the reason why I got into the category.
That's a good reason to get into categories. I'm trying to plan to do that in a couple other games too. Literally just like try to do a speedrun just because I want a single achievement, but may as well learn the run anyways. Especially for Hollow Knight, I'm trying to eventually, one time in my life, learn the run so I can get.
One day I will finish the Pantheon.
Oh, Pantheon is so worth it. I had quit Hollow Knight for quite a long time. And then one day I came back, I was playing, chatting with some friends. And then I went to, and it was really a satisfying moment. I definitely would recommend it.
No, the Pantheons are cool, I just never was able to finish the Pantheon of the Hollow Nest. It's quite easy.
Understandable.
I haven't played the game in years. So.
At the end of the run, will we be able to get a full view of the entire map you mined?
Yeah, sure.
I think
I can do that at any time, actually.
I think it'd be cool to end so we can see how massive. Wow.
This is Bishop B5. This is not the one I want. I can still head out onto the Lime Loop over here. One day I will speedrun Celeste. That's so real. Actually, yeah. Speedrun Celeste is a pretty good speed game. I don't know if anyone here has ever played it. Celeste was the first speed game I played. This was the second. The third I played was, I think, Unsighted. But I also, like this game, Celeste and Unsighted are the only games I've really sank time into for speedrunning. Although to be fair, that's a bit unfair to say because I've definitely spent more time speedrunning all the 3D Mario games than I have speedrunning Unsighted. But that's also just because the 602 is a really long category, okay?
Yeah. Do you enjoy playing very long categories like this one? Or like, those 2 hours
I don't
of
like,
a long
actually,
category?
the funny thing is, I don't even particularly like playing long categories. and yet I run the 602. I'm not the answer to why is I'm not very smart, and also it's basically just social activity more than anything.
That's fair.
But I mostly run because Unsighted, Celeste, and this game are all around like the 20, 30, 40 minute mark for any percent. I don't really like running games that are longer than that because like otherwise like individual runs take so much time that it's like I don't want to reset as much, but also like I also have to like block it out of my schedule when I want to do it.
Yeah.
So just sitting down and doing a few runs.
There's something nice about a half-hour-ish zone. I had played some other speed games for a bit, and I started the first speed game I played was I think Ori and the Blind Forest. I don't remember.
Yeah.
That was actually Refunct. But yeah, Refunct was a 3-minute run, and I really enjoyed that because I could just like spam reset as a little young kid. But then I tried to do Ori, which is like when you get good about like 16 minutes or whatever, and that's glitch intensive. And I didn't like that too much because it was like long enough that it was still hard, but then not long enough to be like a satisfying, like if I make a mistake, I can just move on. And I found that, yeah, I agree with you, Celeste is like a really nice middle ground.
Yeah, I generally like 20 to 30 minutes, 20, 30, 40 minutes long speedruns are my cup of tea. I did run, I have run Super Mario 63, and that's like a 10-minute run. That's a pretty fun
63?
run. But the movement in 63, yes. It's a flash game.
Never heard of it.
It's actually, the movement in it goes incredibly hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'd absolutely recommend getting into Super Mario 63 speedrunning if you want. Especially because like learning it is not very hard. It's a pretty, and 8% is like 10 minutes long. It's really not that hard to get into. And yeah, the movement's like really solid. Did someone say Ori? Big fan of Ori. Yes, Doctor Who. We know.
Ori, yes.
Wait, Doctor Who, you haven't even played Ori before.
And nonetheless, Ori speedrun is a really cool run.
Yeah. Doctor Who, for context and why Doctor Who's mentioning liking Ori is because Doctor Who plays Rivals of Aether and plays Ori in Rivals of Aether, and that's the only reason he's mentioning.
That's cool, there, Paul. I'll definitely check it out after.
Yeah, and it's also like 63 is also like it's a flash game, so you can play it on your phone. Well, not necessarily, but you can just like play it. You don't need to buy anything. So that's always nice.
On your phone with a bad security patch if it's still running Flash.
Oh yeah. Most ones weren't running Flash to begin with. That's not true. You could get it on an Android. You could download Flash.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I would know because the Kindle Fire OS is a fork of Android, and I would use it to emulate things.
You play on a Kindle?
Yeah, I played my first time playing. My first time playing like the Fence was on a Kindle. I've since played it on like the Switch, because it has the Nintendo Switch Online or whatever.
Oh yeah, the Switch Virtual Console or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Which is a lot more comfortable to play. Oh, $145 away from the incentive. Well, I'll be donating $21 at the end of the run, so I hope that helps.
And I still have 10 to donate eventually. If I make more oral mistakes, so.
Yeah, now we've maxed out the bag, and so we get a passive bonus to our money game. I'm probably gonna do Mushy Snuggery now. You played SM63 on Switch. I never said that. And no, I did not play SM63 on Switch. I don't think the Switch supports Flash games. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah, it's pretty closed down. I think we were talking about another game.
Yeah, we're talking about Link to the Past. Believe it, I've only beaten Link to the Past in a randomizer, and by doing the exploration glitch, I'm gonna be. I will like get to the Dark World, and I'm like very off topic from the run. We're kind of just going through all the caves at this point. There's not too much to say besides like.
Yeah. We can just podcast if you want.
Yeah.
I will, before we go into a podcast though, do a little blurb about from TEP. I was reading through more of the other stuff, and the really cool Transit Environment project is running a program called In Transition, which works to ensure that the community has access to the most basic of needs. So the In Transition program provides direct aid in the form of food and grocery delivery, clothing, hygiene products, HRT assistance, temporary housing, and much more. In 2022, TP provided over $7,000 in assistance to over 220 people, 65% of whom were BIPOC or non-white, and roughly 25% either homeless or in danger of becoming homeless within 7 days. So if that puts really the money we're making into scale right now. We've made $10,000, which if you do the proportional math could definitely help hundreds and hundreds of people. So again, thank you everybody, and make sure to have those donations keep flowing in. As somebody mentioned a little bit ago, Chuckles, yeah, we are only $145 away from the Kingdom's Heart incentive, which will be a super cool extra boss battle at the end. So make sure to get your donations in for that.
Yeah, the hundreds is a pretty big number. I actually can't count that high, so.
Yeah, so as a bingo player, I can count 1, 2.
I can count
3,
I can't count the
13. 4, 5, 7, 16, 16, 16, 16. Damn, where did 25 berries at?
I was playing bingo. I should play it more. I need to make my treaties on anti-progress. As an avid 3A failure. I played 3A even on like really old gen when 3A was like kind of just bad. I just love 3A.
Oh, me too. As a beginner bingo player, all I would do was just every single time I was like, hey, it's a genius move. They'll never expect it, and then just get immediately destroyed.
Well, I mean, I didn't always do it, but I do it a lot because it's like once you understand how to play anti-progress. And it's funny. I always think about Celeste Bingo the same way I think about fighting games. I think about, the bingo advantage and the bingo disadvantage. And I actually think that's genuinely a decent way to think about it, because you want to... The nice thing about bingo compared to playing a fighting game is you want to know what your opponent wants and what you want. And it's easier to do that on bingo because there's less things that your opponent wants, because there's less total things on the board. And so when you're playing 3A, you're generally playing for anti-progress. And so the idea is that you want to set it up such that you are getting the anti-progress objectives. And the nice thing about 3A is, like, there's a lot of objectives in 3A that, like, you can just do without doing, because your opponent would have to play 3A to contest them.
Yeah,
and so,
exactly. You can, like, lock them down.
This is the main advantage of 3A, but you have to also make sure you get those anti-progress objectives, because if your opponent just gets all the anti-progress objectives, then, like, now you're behind in progress for the most part. Most likely. Because 5A, 5B is a bit faster than 3A. But even then, your opponent's probably going, like, the 4A objectives. So, like, yeah.
That's kind of a really good way of phrasing it.
Because usually your opponent is playing 4A and then playing through 5A, 5B, and they get the 4A objectives. And so you're going to be playing clean up on whatever 4A objectives they didn't get. So you're usually trading 4A and 3A instead of, and, like, to some extent 5A. But you'll, like, for exchange, like, 3A has a lot of objectives, like, later on that are really nice. And it's synergistic, and there's all the winged berries. Which I think the 3A, 5A didn't, like, I have to say, like, out of all games, like, games that have bingo in them, Celeste is, like, really, like, just how the levels are, works really well. Like, it's actually surprising how well it works.
I've tried playing after getting really into Celeste Bingo, I tried to get into a couple other bingo games, or bingo in other games, like Minecraft. So I thought it'd be fun. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I really enjoy Hollow Knight Bingo, because that's, like, it's
I imagine Hollow Knight Bingo is pretty
activity.
solid, because it's the same level of words are hard. There's still a decent amount of
objectives. Yeah.
There's a decent amount of objectives and a decent amount of options that you can do. Because, like, Unsighted has a bingo for it, but part of it is just like the Unsighted, and you need to do balancing it, because I'm betting you can get you can just craft all the items you need to go through the game, which kind of trivializes some things, and especially makes it hard to balance around bingo. And you can choose not to do that, but there's just also a lacking amount of objectives. But it's also, like, harder to develop when you don't have that many people and aren't figuring and balancing things.
Also, I've done Hollow Knight. I've only ever played in, like, co-op Blackout or, like, Blackout scenarios. So I wonder how good it would be. What makes a game good at, like, PvP bingo versus just bingo in general? Because definitely Celeste's, like, the pacing and all the different paths you can take and the intricacy makes it really, really good PvP.
Really, really good. Because Blackout's, like, usually fine. Like, playing for, like, Unsighted Blackout or something is, like, fine. But to be fair, but like, Celeste is good both Blackout and Lockout, and it's like, yeah.
Well, back to the run for a little bit.
From what I've seen of Hollow Knight Bingo, it's usually pretty solid. Like, I haven't watched that much of it, but Hollow Knight has a good amount of. Generally, the thing I think is necessary for a good bingo lockout to work well is that there has to be a good balance between progress and anti-progress, and there has to be enough reward for doing anti-progress. What is Celeste Bingo? What does that mean? Celeste Bingo is basically you have a bingo board with 25 objectives on it, and for lockout, if you pick an objective, that's your objective, and you're gonna have to get the first of 13 objectives. But yeah, like I was saying, like you just have to have a good balance between progress and anti-progress. I'm glad I can have this podcast here because literally, like every time April and I walk somewhere, we just talk about these kinds of things, and I want to share. I want to share my bingo thoughts with the community.
No, it's fair. There's 98 people here to listen to your insightful thoughts.
Insightful bingo thoughts.
Exactly. Back to this run for a little bit. What did we just do? We just went through a water level. What's your current like task objective vibes?
I'm just going through all these caves here because I need to go. Basically, these secrets are. So I mentioned before that like you need to get 100% of all the secrets in the game, and the secrets are every artifact, every cog, and in every cave there can also sometimes be gems. Those gems in particular count for secret percent. Notably in the overworld, sometimes you'll come across gems and it will say secret found. Those gems do not count for secret percentage. I don't know why it's like that.
They're lying
to you.
That's
just the case. But yeah, any gem secret in a cave does count for completion percentage. So we need to complete every single cave, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm basically just on cave cleanup mode right now. Kind of just in go mode because we have all of the items in the game. Actually, we don't have the grenades, but you don't use the grenades except in the grenade chamber. And technically you can skip using the grenades. We upgraded the pressure bomb to its max level, which allows us to shoot in the air, which would skip the usage of the grenades,
wow.
and also just makes us doing certain things easier.
Like a little firework.
Particularly, the reason we waited to do that water level for as long as we did was because was to get that pressure bomb upgrade, because that pressure bomb upgrade allows us to also shoot pressure bombs in water, which makes doing that cave a lot easier. We're gonna head to West Desert here. There's only a few things here to clean up. Because we already got one of the things here at the start of the run, where we went up to the top left. This is where you start the run. Actually, fun fact, if you don't beat the tutorial boss, you actually can't die here. You just don't have a health bar. Because normally 90% you skip the tutorial boss. But the game will actually treat it as you still having Fen, which is your little companion, but you're supposed to get him after beating the tutorial boss, because the tutorial boss is Fen.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. But as a side effect on any percent, you actually don't have the minimap, because getting Fen gives you the minimap. Not that it really matters, because you don't need the minimap. Actually, the minimap is useful for this run, because we got an upgrade that allows us to see any wars on the map, which allows finding them quicker.
Is that where the purple squares are on the minimap?
Yeah, that's what the purple squares are. I'm forgetting to mention all the things that are happening. Truly.
There's a lot going on. It definitely makes it's hard as a seasoned
player.
Yeah,
because like for these longer games, at a certain point, I'm just like, I hope people could just figure out what's going on. I'm just doing things, you know.
I'm just trying to do my best to bring up what I find interesting or confusing.
No, I appreciate it. It's actually kind of nice having someone who's not as knowledgeable at the run to just call out things that maybe I wouldn't think to mention. So.
Not as knowledgeable is a complete euphemism. I have seen this game. I have known about this game for 16 minutes and for 1 hour, 16 minutes and 42 seconds.
Now I know what time I'm at. That's RTA, so that's an okay pace. I think RTA.
Okay pace, especially given that you had a death.
Because of,
and the pauses, so it's pretty good.
Yeah. That's a fine time. I think. I don't know.
As an expert in the matter.
My XG, but I'm on a reason. I'm on pace to be underestimate as far as I know. So mostly on the basis of I don't know why I wouldn't be, because I haven't been playing particularly slowly, and I was drastically underestimate when I was in practice. So because I set the estimate really high, so because I didn't want to like accidentally go really overestimate, and then I set it too high. So.
How long do you think how much longer do you think we have in the run?
My guess is like we'll finish at like 150.
Okay, another half hour or so.
And mostly a lot of
I
just
hope
moving
no
around.
one in the chat's getting sleepy. I'm definitely not getting sleepy. Huh? What are you talking
It's really
about?
hot in here. I should probably turn on my fan.
If you're uncomfortable,
I
take a
do
break.
that when I I'm getting the last upgrade of the run, and each of the upgrade animations is like 15 seconds long, so I can go press the fan on button because it is
Let's
really
go.
hot here all of a sudden. I didn't
Optimizing the
realize that.
routing.
Yeah. This is a little maze area. Oh no, it fell.
Oh no, who could have possibly imagined?
I'm a fan of turning on fans. That's a really good pun. I appreciate you.
That took me way too long to understand.
Yeah, it's been
Hi, chillin'.
obnoxiously hot. I don't know why it's been so hot. It was like 90 degrees a
Did
day
you just
ago.
not realize until just now when we started talking about it?
Yeah.
Fair.
Well, I didn't realize right now that it was hot, but I'm realizing I'm really hot right now. But like a few days ago, like 2 days ago, it was like 90 degrees, which is messed up.
I'm checking that for Celsius bros.
90 degrees is like 37,
32.
35?
32. That's hot.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not even gonna use a grenade. I'm gonna because I think it's just faster to shoot the pressure bomb there. So we're literally just never using the grenade. Actually, an upgrade that lets you shoot 3 grenades at one time, but that's not required, so we're not getting it.
That's a cool upgrade though. Chuckles,
Yeah, it is.
I'm definitely gonna have a weird day tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment. My doctor has to like check on my general health. And it's gonna be like, yeah, so you seem really exhausted. Do you want a little lecture about sleep habits? And I'm like, I swear it's for a good cause. I will have to go to a doctor's appointment on like 3 hours sleep. So after having had 4 hours sleep the night before. It's okay. Long live Archie.
Long live Archie. Actually, I want to double check. Do I have 100% here? I have 96%. Why do I have 96%? I'm glad I checked that. I know I have 96%. No, wait, I got that. Why do I have 96%? Oh, actually, why do I have 96%? I got all the caves, didn't I?
Chat, can you count to 96? 1, 2.
I'll think about it more. There really aren't... Did I get that one? I think I got that one. I think I got all the caves, because 96% should be only one object, which would make me think it's a cog. But I don't think I'm missing any cogs? Because there's only really one out in the open, I think. Which makes me think it's that artifact, but I don't think it's that artifact. Because I got that one. I went back and got it. Missed 63. Even I missed 63. 96% speedrun.
Yeah, world record. Let's go.
I also only have 90% here, which means I've missed a cave, I think. I should have just opened the map out on my other monitor. This is a certified relearning the route like only 2 days ago. I'm just gonna keep thinking about what I'm missing and hope that it comes to me.
You're doing pretty good. This is fun to watch nonetheless. Just a quick reminder to everybody watching who might have been napping. If you've woken up since, we're at Archiethon. Wake up, Archiethon. Woohoo! We've beaten our Archiethon all-time PB, and we're at $10,114 raised. But let's keep pushing it to get as far as we can. Everybody likes setting big PBs. And right now we're still raising money for the Trans Empowerment Project. And if you like trans rights, and you like video games, and you like Archie, and you like good times, definitely make sure to donate at !donate. Yeah, wouldn't it be really funny if we all screamed really loud to wake everybody up? No, not gonna do that.
I think everyone
I'm a good
in
host.
this apartment complex would really appreciate that.
Yeah, people around me wouldn't appreciate that too much either. Welcome, Comet.
Okay. I have no idea what I'm missing in Euro. I'll probably just pull up the. There's a really good map for this game. There's like a lot of really good resources in this game that has exactly one active runner in the screen.
Yeah, I was about to ask, how big is the community?
There's also Zoph who runs occasionally, and occasionally we get people in the Discord running the game. If you want to run the game, please do. I would absolutely. I haven't updated any percent guide up, although the old any percent guide is also just fine. Like I don't really think there's that much difference between that one and this one, the one I made. Besides the fact that the one I made, for whatever reason, I had the classic bad luck thing where you're trying to make a guide for something and can't get something for the life of you, and spend like an hour trying to do the fast shot on the final boss and could not get it. That was fun.
Where are we at right now in the story? We're starting a boss fight or something?
No. We're just entering, that was funny. We're just entering Temple Destroyer from where you were supposed to enter Temple Destroyer from. And there's the statue of Rusty, our friend, with lava pouring into there.
Is Rusty a guy with the hat?
Yeah. Your friends. We're actually about to enter a little bit of the Trestle Chamber because the lava's gonna rise up. If I actually go down under here, because there is a secret here, we get fire token. All of these artifacts do have flavor text on them, but I am not feeling like reading them.
That would have been a crazy incentive. Sit here and read every single artifact text. Oh my god. For a little bit when I was playing, what's his name? Tomb Raider, I was like, oh yes, I'm going to be immersed in the story. I'm going to read all the artifact text. And then I was probably about 100 artifacts in, and I'm like, this can go to hell. Go to hell.
For what it's worth, all the artifact texts in this game are all one line long. So.
Okay, good. Some of the artifact text in Tomb Raider is literally like paragraphs long. And it's adding nothing of value. And I'm just like, huh.
Eating straight cereal. This stream will never break.
Oh my god, I want to eat cereal.
Cereal does sound nice.
If you like cereal in chat, okay, we're gonna do a mini bid war, and then you're gonna bid war to me by donating, and I'll just tally them up on my end. If you like cereal for breakfast, put that in your donation message, and if you don't like it, reply with what you don't like. What would you prefer to eat? This morning,
so I do like cereal for breakfast, but I pretty much always have eggs for breakfast.
I always like wake up, have the idea, eggs would be really nice. But then I'm like, oh, then I gotta dirty a pan, and I gotta deal with eggs. And it just takes so much longer than just eating cereal. But then sometimes you're looking at your cereal and you're like, damn, really wish I had an egg right now.
I don't particularly like eggs, I just like, it's the thing I make for breakfast every morning. And thus, I have to make it for breakfast every morning.
How do you have your eggs? You can learn a lot about somebody by how they like to
scramble them, and I
eggs.
usually put them on like a sandwich.
That's pretty good. It's efficient. I like the sandwich. Portability factor. You can get stuff done. Do you like to put what would you like to put in your scrambled eggs? Do you like put cheese in it? Do you put sour cream?
I've taken to putting cheese and like ham in them usually. Usually like sometimes.
Oh, ham is PogChamp.
Yeah.
Chuckles likes oatmeal. Good to know. Except put that in a donation so that you can enter into the official bid war. Yep, for sure.
Yep.
And okay, how about this? The bid war decides the little snack I cook right after Archiethon finishes.
Yeah.
Get your bids in now.
I definitely think sleepy speedrunning is truly the vibe. I did have to do a marathon at 3 a.m. once. That was tragic.
Well, Maxio today on the Mario Kart speedrun, which was really fun to watch, was at 5 a.m. EU time. Oh, God bless them.
Yeah, I was at for my GDQ run. I was at 3 a.m. That was a really fun time. You gotta have all the pressure of being in front of a lot of people while also being dead tired.
Falling asleep in front of them.
Yeah, exactly. Someone, I said it's really hard to play this game while tired after the run, and someone just replied to my tweet with skill issue. And I'm like,
Damn. Breakfast burrito from Sophie. That's a
all
good
these
one. I've
switches on the
never
wall.
had a breakfast
This
burrito.
chamber's gimmick is the floor is lava, so if you fit in these switches, the door closes. Thankfully I have a jetpack, so I just fly over them.
How do you skip it all? That's cool.
5 a.m. in the EU. That's crazy. Yeah.
I want to try.
Right now we are trying to
different
light all
breakfast
these lanterns here, because they'll allow us to. I lied earlier. Actually, there is one more upgrade. We can get the hook shot, but it's longer. You got a 0.28. That's true.
You turn on your fan quickly.
I already turned on my fan.
Oh, you did? Oh, let's go.
Yeah. I don't think it's optimally pointed at me, but I
Damn.
did turn it on.
Next time.
Yeah, I guess I could optimally point it at me once I get the shot upgrade. Don't get crushed by these. Yay.
Okay.
2 more games after this? The fun never ends. Yeah, I'll be commentating.
The fun never ends.
I'll be commentating
Yeah.
Willie's Mail. I love Willie's Mail. It's such a goofy game.
What would people think if Archiethon was never ending, non-stop during the night? I think just from a logistics standpoint, it'd be really annoying because then delay would build up hard.
Yeah, that's like
Nice.
one thing with the GDQ. Although like for GDQ, who's been doing this for years, it makes sense. But they only got like 2 hours of drift, which is actually pretty good for like a 2-week marathon. But,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
But like that is kind of the problem if you're running a 24-hour thing, and they've been doing it for quite a long time. So
And they have lots of staff to make sure they're staying on.
yeah, they have lots of
schedule
staff.
and- Yeah. In an ideal world, next Archiethon, instead of raising 10k, we raise 100k, and then we can justify so much staff. So, if anyone in chat is a big fan of high production value, as much as we at the tech team are, spam long live Archie, I guess.
Long live Archie.
Having
Kind of like
sleep
having
breaks
some
built in
sleep breaks
is
filled
good
in.
too.
Yeah, for sure. I think having sleep breaks in is good because it also means people go to sleep. And it means more people can like catch in on runs and such. I've been kind of just like chilling along because because like I said, I finished my thesis, so like I can actually just sit down and like play a game and watch speedruns all day, and I'm not
That's
like.
nice.
Oh yeah, this fun fact. Like you might have saw that bit, that little hand thing. That will always happen where it will go down for some reason. Like it will you'll load it in and it will start up and it will go down. But
It's
yeah,
funny
that
to me how
works
you can
with-
go behind these fists.
yeah, well, you actually have to get the tag there. So
Yeah.
ooh,
Wait, what's the name of that ore you just got? Zoinkaronium?
Zoinkonium? Yes. The ore names in this game are great. You have like silver and copper and unobtainium and yingwinium. Whatever this is, I have no idea how I'm supposed to say this. Inguium. A real virtuoso ore from the Malmsteen magmatic family tree.
Inguium. Yeah, that's how I say it too. Sexrex, what's sleep? Huh? What are we
Hi,
playing?
Sexrex. Sexrex is my favorite Celeste Classic speedrunner.
Fair. Reminiscing back to last Archiethon, I remember one of my most favorite blocks was definitely the Celeste Classic, like, showcase. I don't know if anyone remembers that. If you don't, you can go, oh, Ty, good segue, super. You can subscribe to the YouTube, and you can go back and find the different Archiethon videos that are uploaded there. And, quick announcement, I think this is the first time it's being said live. Not sure. This is also subject to change. But over the next month, we'll slowly release all the Archiethon VODs from this Archiethon. So make sure to be subscribed to the YouTube for those to come out. And yeah, sure, if you donate, I'll read it. I mean, it's literally my job.
You and Fair Google, go.
Oh my god, I know how to pronounce that. I literally, when that went viral, I learned how to pronounce it. I have a banger pronunciation for you. If someone donates that right now, I'll give you my banger. I'll give it to you in my Canadian accent, and then I'll try Australian, and then I'll try Scottish. So donate for that. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah. Gnomus. Shout out to the Gnomus. I'm a Gnomus fan.
So facts. Shout out to everyone in chat right now. You are all real super troopers. TM. Haha, see what I did there? I'm so tired. I
I'm
hope
tired.
you guys are all having a fun. God damn it, I said it again. Plus 12.
I actually quite like this chamber. The gimmick is that you're supposed to get these like guys to like light these guys on fire using their fireball attack, but you can just use the pickaxe. But I do like the concept. Mining away.
No, please no. Gosh damn it, Math Hacker. I was actually doing that in real life to a lot of my friends. And at one point, she just was like, she would say, I'm something, and then immediately glare at me and just like, do not say that.
I came out to my dad by saying, hi trans, I'm dad, so.
Damn. That's a power move.
It was not intentional.
Comment, I will ban you. Please stop. Don't make me do this.
If you jetpack against these conveyor belts, it goes faster. So that's neat. Yeah, it's always awkward for longer runs because I think they're always very front heavy with the commentary.
Yeah.
Like explaining all the mechanics and stuff, and then it gets to a point where it's like I'm doing things, especially for like 100% runs.
Also, often with the way games are designed and the way speedruns are structured around them, it becomes a little bit hard for a viewer, especially who hasn't come in or been watching the entire time, to be able to be tracking a little bit what we're doing. Speaking of which, I think now's a good opportunity. What are we doing in the run right now? Just to recap everybody who just woke up after I
So
streamed
right now
at
we're
them.
working on getting all the artifacts and such, but right now we're actually about to get our actual last upgrade, which is a longer hook shot. It like more than doubles the length of it. So that allows our hook shot to be even more powerful. So that's nice. We're actually almost through all the bonus caves. We're about to get to the last cave. There's 2 more caves, I think, after this one. Except I don't. Except I'm missing something in Yarrow and something in Archaea. So we'll need to find whatever those things are.
I'm glad to report we do have a $2 donation from Omt saying, Super, please say, Landfar Pongwenge Dore hin I fucked it up. God damn it. Starting again.
You got it.
Super, please say, Landfar Pongwenge Dore hin San Tesilio go go go. I thought that was pretty good. Okay, and then now we'll try it in a different accent. Let's try Canadian. I'm gonna mess up all my nationalities. This is gonna be epic. Landfar per gringa double hin double san Tesilio go go go. Hey bud. I'm sorry, not Canadians. And then let's try Aussie. Landfar per gringa. No, I gotta go more emphasis on the A and less fast. Landfar per gringa. No, that sounds American. Landfar per gringa. Nope. Landfar per gringa double hin double san Tesilio go go go. Eh, that wasn't that great. That's more New Zealander. Whatever. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for the $2 comment.
One time, so I used to work tech support, and one time, I was calling into someone, and they just started using an Australian accent, and they did this for like 15 minutes, and then afterwards they just said, "Yeah, I'm not actually Australian."
And you're like, wow, I didn't realize. Thanks, bud.
I don't know. It wasn't a terrible accent, but I was honestly laughing the entire time.
Like, why would you even bring that up? It's like you're trying to flex the support agent.
No. I mean, it was I had a good time with like what they call it. It was because it was tech support for like in stores, so it's not like they were like a customer. They were like
okay.
Store, so, yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, so it wasn't like someone was like randomly calling into me and being kind of annoying. It was just like someone just kind of messing around. Yeah.
When I was in Australia, I used to have an accent for a bit, but I find that my accents accommodate themselves pretty fast to like wherever I'm living. So I really lost it quite fast, and now I like even if people ask me to like do an Australian accent, I can't really. But then it comes out sort of in some random words. You might hear when I'm hosting today, I'm speaking and I'll say a word I'll pronounce it a little bit weirdly.
I've wondered.
Oh. Sorry for the blunder. What is that that's being read? We can repost it. It's the name of a town in Scotland? Checking. It's in Wales. Sorry. And it has the longest name of a city. It went viral in 20-something.
Yeah. Also, just like all the time here, like it's always mining ore to get more money because you need so much in this category. And 8% you probably get like 1,500. It's like 1/10 the amount you get into this.
See, when chat just reposts the word, it's sort of like they said it. Good job, Math Hacker. That was a perfect pronunciation. Tala, don't you get started now. Gosh darn it. Mining away. Okay, how about this? Incentive for you to all donate. If we get to 10,200, I will do before the end of this run, which is pretty soon. I'll do a rendition of Mining Away.
Ready for the hardest chamber in the game, by the way? Minecart madness. We have to start solve minecart puzzles. In the world record before I got to this category, they literally lost like a minute because they were spending time trying to solve the puzzle. I think it's really funny.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, let's check back on the bid war.
Team Big Worm as always.
Yeah, Gator Walk's still well ahead. Rip Team Dave. Your death will be appreciated by the $369.69. Incredibly nice.
I'm donating towards Talia using, I don't remember what the hats are in Will You Snail actually.
Oh my gosh, Will You Snail, I'm so hyped for this run. I'll talk about it more when we get closer, but I had seen stuff about the devlog of this and thought it was a really cool concept, but then totally got distracted and didn't hear anything about it.
Okay.
And then when I saw on the schedule for what I was hosting, I was like, oh my god, let's go.
Oh, it's a cool game. I definitely think I'm a goober. I blundered.
Whoopsie dipsy.
The hard puzzle, okay? There is no hat incentive. I will donate $5 for you to use this specific hat. Wait, I have to break the minecart. I'm so awake and aware right now.
I'm more awake than you. Ha. Fight me.
And that should be the last cog. I don't know if the game will tell me how many cogs I have. But I probably isn't. Wait, I should have the... Wait. Okay, I have all the artifacts, so I'm missing cogs. That's what I'm missing. Good to confirm. Ah, get away from me, block.
Word. Oh my gosh.
Word.
So many fun word games to do. I have to do the crossword. The mini crossword. It has come out. Ah. Everyone listen up. Talia has an important announcement in chat.
Once in a lifetime opportunity, never before done.
Oh, yes. Okay, our incentive. Let's band together. Who knows if any of the donation teams is still awake? Snail Hat Bid War. I can ask in operations if we want to get it added. Oh yeah. Wait, I'll ask.
Will you, Snail? Okay. So I need 3,336 more monies. Or I need 3,336. Once my money counter is at 3,336, I will be done. Assuming I find the rest of the secrets.
Talia, check your DMs. Incoming. There will be a bid war. Yippee. Where are we at right now?
Okay,
Roofon? I got distracted for a bit.
So there's three. I missed 3 cogs? I'm impressed with myself. Oh, I missed this one down here. I always miss this one. Okay, what other cogs did I miss?
Flying through this.
Yeah, once you have the maxed out jackhammer, you can just dig really fast. So
This feels like when you're in Minecraft and you have a fast
the nice
pickaxe
thing about
in your
missing
screen.
things in this run is that you need to go back and mine things for money anyways. So the fact that I missed these things isn't really that big of a time loss because I would probably like want to go back here and mine more ore anyways. So like, yeah.
Where were you
what?
when Snail Hat Bid War? Now, the real question on Binary Code is where were you during the Dave Wars, where we together raised literally $2,000 almost for trans rights over the name of an alligator? I think that should be framed on the wall. We do have a $5 donation from Flying saying, "Hey dames and all, I don't want to be lame and all, but I'm going to shame you all by claiming you all haven't tamed your wall et to flame the whole donation frame. Restore the same donation wars where you came to name a little gator in a little gator game." Thank you for that amazing poem, Flying. That was heart-touching. Is that even a word, heart-touching? It touched my heart. Thank you for your $5. Again, everyone, I'll remind you, we have incentive for Big Boss Battle. Yippee! We're only $145 away from that at the end of, what's it called? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Yippee! And then we also have, right now, a little spoiler for you guys. You know, if we get to $10,600 on the incentive meter will actually explode.
Oh, Jesus.
No cap. I programmed it in. So,
Your Honor, I'm definitely not having not me, world record holder, having to look at a guide. I'm so real for this.
Is it your own guide?
No, I'm looking at a map actually.
Oh, that would be even funnier.
I do have my own guide for this though. I don't know what. Okay, let me just double check that I got that one. I should have gotten that one, but like, oh my frame rate. I love tapping into video games and having the frame rates drop. I need to disable Windows Game Bar or whatever. I think that's what's causing it.
We love Windows Game Bar.
I like Windows Game Bar. Yeah, so I got this cog. Oh, Windows Game Bar. Can you chill out?
Okay. If everyone had to $2 chuckles, we would get there. So, everyone in chat, you know your mission. Give $2 or I'll keep talking to you about why you should give me more of your money. Or not give me your money, get trans empowerment project.
Got that one?
Because trans rights. Getting cogs, baby.
Did you try that by buff? I'm pretty sure to try that by bluff. I got that one.
Good pun, Doctor Who.
No, seriously, what one am I missing? The world may never know. I'm perplexed. Normally I actually find it pretty quickly, because I found 2 of them pretty quickly. I don't know what the last one I'm missing is though. I have all the artifacts. And it will show a not check mark if you haven't gotten all the things in the chamber. So that means I've gotten all the things in the chambers.
At the bottom.
Hmm? Yeah.
Isn't that the bottom?
Oh my god, that's actually right. Yeah. There's one right outside of you're so right.
Yippee! For that, I did it.
I know what I'm missing now, actually. Yeah. There's one right after you finish Vectron. You can jetpack up for an additional cog. I've missed this one a few times, actually.
We were distracted in
right
the
here.
podcast at that point. It's not your fault.
Cool. Okay, now I'm done with Archaea. Now I need to find whatever Euro one I'm missing. Actually, I can go do a thing in Euro anyways. Because the thing... Technically, this is an Oasis task, but... By the way, can you read... If something is important... If someone's asking me an important chat question, can you read it to me? Because I have the map open up on my monitor.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody. We have a $29 donation from Talia. I will read it like it's written. Also, don't forget about the $10,200 incentive to make Super sing the Minecraft parody song of Take On Me! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. That is truly a hidden incentive if you're a real one. And we get $50 more before the end of the run. I will sing a rendition of, what's the song called again?
Take On Me by Aha.
Yeah, but what's the
but
Minecraft
like
parody?
Mine Diamonds?
Yeah.
I missed
I don't know
the
what's a
2.
mine. Yeah. So, make sure to get your dineros in for that. Mining away.
Gem.
There we go, that's what it's called. So make sure you get your cash in for that. Thank you very much for the donation, Talia. Keep it up, everyone. Mining away. Well, I'm gonna give a little spoiler, little hint.
Right now, so basically after you get all the generators, Rosie blocks off the tube that you use to warp to her area. So we have to go to this little area behind them. Which is actually fine because there's a bunch of money here. So I'm quite thankful for it, actually.
Oh, mine diamonds. Thank you for the correction comment. I'm taking a note.
By shooting both of these bombs after each other, it will unlock the secret here, despite the fact that you're supposed to do like a puzzle to do it. Or it won't do it. No, there we go, okay. Yeah, secret area uncovered. Normally you're supposed to like get these boxes to like go into that hole down there. But you can just like shoot to them behind each other. I actually don't know why that works, but I'm guessing it like breaks the boxes and the boxes don't reload because they're not on screen or something. That's my guess. I'm just saying words though. I don't know how video games work.
Me neither. Is that a nuclear bomb you're playing with?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's nuclear.
Lovely. Extra organic. Ooh, speaking of organic, this is a nice vat of acid.
I'm pretty sure it's moon juice.
Moon juice?
Yeah.
Hey chat, what does moon juice taste like, in your humble opinion? I
So,
think moon juice will taste like artificial green apple.
mmm.
Are you a fan of artificial green apple, Roofon?
Not. I think it's alright. Did I not get the? Did I not get the cog mod by Lime Loop? Am I not a Lime Loop fan? That'd be weird for me to forget, but that's my only guess because that's the only other cog mod that's out in the open. So unless I forgot one in a cave somewhere. Oh wait, did I get the one? I'll check Lime Loop first. I forgot the one by Lime Loop.
Chatters are saying that moon juice tastes like moonberries. Which then poses the question, what does a moonberry taste like? You know, in my head, a moonberry tastes like a cross between a kiwi and a grape. When I was in Australia, I once ate these little, like, kiwi grape type things. They were like mini kiwis. I don't know. It was like genetically modified little grapes. And damn, those things are good. And that's what I imagine a moonberry tastes like. It's like a little bit sour, but also like a little bit like popping candy, you know? And then it goes, wow. And exactly, it tastes like wow. It's like wow. Just before we get to the end part of this run, I will give you all a little blurb again about why we are gathered here today for the holy matrimony of Archie and the Trans Empowerment Project, which seeks to pair, through the Trans Employment Project, trans job seekers with employers that have shown themselves to be inclusive and affirming, and works with employees to educate them on how to create equitable and inclusive environments for their employees. Through their Trans Employment Project, TP has recruited 44 employer collaborators who have expressed interest in creating such environments and provided personal employment search assistance to 30 trans job seekers. For more information, you can visit transempowerment.org, which is in chat right now. And yeah, we're raising lots of money for them. Archiethon's going super good. I'm super happy everyone's here. Make sure you keep raising money for these fun incentives we have. You can, just a quick reminder of all the ones we have open. We have the Keyblade Choice Bid Wars, where you decide which themed Keyblade will be used during the final 2 worlds of the Birth by Sleep run, which is Kingdom Hearts. The current options are Cinderella, Stitch, and Carrie. We also have an incentive to do a big final boss fight in that run. So lots of fun things related to that run coming up. And secret incentives.
What's 3,336 minus 2,500? Is it 1,336? No.
1,336.
No,
minus what?
It would be 836. 836. Okay.
I'll give you a yep on that one. And yeah, a little hidden incentive. If you guys raise $50 in the next however much long time it'll take to finish this run, I'll sing Mining Diamonds at the next intermission. Yippee.
In order to do the incentive, I have to buy the hookshot. Not the hookshot, a jetpack upgrade. And it's like, and it costs 2,500. And I figured I might as well just do it right now. Because normally I don't buy it. There's no reason I couldn't buy it. It's just like, I don't because there's no reason to buy it. So I don't bother to. It's just a waste of time. I do bother to get maxed up health just because like maxing out health gives you true survivor, which allows you to survive if you die. Which, yeah.
Comment. If that's their credit card number, try quickly. Donate money to Archiethon. It's for a good reason.
Alright, I only need like $100 more.
$100 more? That's gonna take 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's like how you could easily donate $100 more to the Trans Empowerment.
Yo, what
right
a
now.
segue. Literally, and then you would get a cool song, and then everyone would be happy, and then trans people would be happy.
It's so poggers.
Terrarium.
So for everyone who uses a fucking card on the
CelesteCommunity
back.
officially does not condone stealing your mom's credit card for legal reasons. That's a joke.
Okay, on to the secret dungeon.
But your dad's credit card.
Actually, I'm curious. What is my pace? Before
Your
we
pace right now, you're at
at
1 hour 57 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay, 1:45:07 is not a good IGC pace. That is already.
Oh wow, that's a big decent.
That's already 10 minutes behind my PB. We're chilling.
We've been chilling the entire time.
This is a certified chill run.
This wasn't even valid anyways.
Yeah, it wasn't even
Whoa,
available.
whoa, whoa, Reed, what are you insinuating right there?
Anyways, yeah. So this area is the ultimate, the quote unquote ultimate trial. Basically, it's a series of like 5 or 6 different trials that test different things in the game, and they'll like actually take away certain ones of your abilities, like your jetpack and stuff. This one takes away your jetpack and your hook shot. It's the trial skillness. This
This was
actually is
our
the
bid
last
war,
corner
right?
jump in the game.
Our incentive?
Because they knew that corner jumps were in the game, and so they have one required one to jump around that corner. That one's honestly easier than the other ones. I don't really know why. There's no particular reason for it to be easier, but yeah, this one's just like, hey, movement stuff. So yeah, they focus on movement or other stuff. If you jump off walls, you can maintain your speed. And I'm failing to do it a bunch in a row.
I would like to say we do have a $16 donation from Comet saying, donating with Max's credit card here, hehe. Thanks for the donation, Max and Comet. That brings us much closer to our well, again, it's a new Archiethon world record. Congratulations, everybody. Archiethon %. Everyone give yourself a round of applause. Keep donating for the secret hidden incentive.
The
Super
actual
sings a little
skill
song.
track here. You can avoid going all the way around by jumping onto here like this, but it's kind of finicky and precise. So I could just do it the normal way. The thing about this trial skills that messes me up is the fact that they don't anticipate you double jumping, because like why would you? And I instinctively double jump at like almost every time I jump in this game, which means that it'll actually mess you up by doing that, because you have the wrong jump height, and it will mess you up. For these ones, it's fine to multi-jump. This one has nothing. I wanted to try those buttons. Okay, this is a really hard puzzle here. So you have all these blocks here, right? So like you have to get them on each of the buttons. And so the solution to this is to mine out the wall.
What the? I was so excited to see the puzzle solving. Also, hide the cake.
Also hide the cake.
That's an important step, everybody. Make sure to hide your cake, because otherwise...
Okay, trial escape. Mild flashing lights running again.
Okie dokie, flying. Please put it on. Oh my gosh, okay. We have a $34 donation from Math Hacker with comment mining away. There we go, everybody. New Archiethon PB, $10,200. That's crazy. We're also less than $100 away from our final fight bonus, which does mean that, fortunately or unfortunately, you will get to hear me singing Mining Diamonds, yippee! For reference, I was an acquirer.
So this area is actually a lot easier when you have the jetpack, because the jetpack speed actually just straight up outruns these guys. So you can just fly into the ceiling and they cannot catch up to you. So it makes it a lot easier than the first one. There's a giant wall of them here though, so that's pretty fun.
You can't catch me.
Yeah. I'm so happy right now. That's so real. Thank you, Talia SR. Can you get an exclamation mark, what is this, in the chat? They removed that command. It doesn't exist anymore.
I think they did. Let's go right now.
Bring it back.
On L.
Okay, this is the strat that was discovered like an hour ago. And by an hour ago, I mean like about 6 hours ago. So instead of going on the long auto scroll here, you can just jump on the lava. I prefer thought of this and didn't try it for a while. But this is entirely April's strat actually. It's entirely hers. I have to give all my credit to her. Just like I give her all my credit card information.
Of course, April is the good Chad. We love them.
I'm doing a really good job of getting at you.
Yeah, you're somehow hitting every single one.
I'm just really talented, okay? It's fine because I have True Survivor, which will allow me to live again. And there's only one other hard chamber where I'm probable to die in after this, which is the Trial of Rockets, which does suck, but I'm unlikely to die on it from like a full health bar. So thank goodness for Gordon reflexes, otherwise I would have died there. This is why we get that. I was probably the least clean possible Acronites I could have done. But it was still a lot faster than ready to block normally, so. Yay, it's your strat. You found the strat. That's so true, April. April trap, but it's May now. It's still April or I am. Okay, this is the trial of flight. Also, yeah, you have a lantern that gives you light in this game. But there's no consequence to not having light. And Fen will tell you, oh no, it might be bad, I might get lost if we don't have light. But like, nothing bad happens if you don't have light. You just can't see as well. But like, this game is pretty bright to begin with, so
That's nice.
I don't really know what to
other
say about that
games.
game design decision, but like, it was one.
I know there's other games,
It's
like
easier to go
especially...
under these than it is to go over these. So that's why I'm going to the up there, because we have the bitter boots.
Yeah. Other games where light's important is like, I'm thinking immediately of Don't Starve, where really, if you don't have the light, it's not that you cannot see, it is that you will immediately die. Like, your life is over.
I figured when I played this game that that's kind of what it would be like. Actually, I'm only at 5 health. That's like less health than I would like to be at. But I'll be fine. I'll be fine. There's only one more chamber after this one, and it's the one that I'm most likely to die in, so, you know, that's fine. Also, it's Super Mario Brothers. You can't kill this guy with the pickaxe because you actually don't have the pickaxe. I wonder if you... Do the lava boots not work here? The lava boots do work there. I used the lava boots, actually. Yeah, we got more lantern light. Oh, wait, there actually is another trial after this, now that I think about it. There's a trial of crushers. I forgot about that one. That one also is unlikely to deal a lot of damage to me, though, so... As long as
Nuclear bomb, watch out!
I cannot believe Mario Bros. Would steal from SteamWorld League 2. Yeah, I can't believe Shigeru Miyamoto would do such a thing. Should not be trying to reach out. I actually need to focus on this so I don't die. Shucks. No! No! Ah!
Watch out! Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. It's good, dude.
Are you kidding me with these? Oh! Well, that would have insta-killed me either way. So
no!
That would have insta-killed me either way. So we have to start over.
The reflex thing didn't work.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't work, actually. So unfortunately, we have to start this over. We actually have the same first chamber this time. The chamber order is actually randomized. I would have liked to get a harder chamber first, so... or a chamber more...
Well, everyone, we have a little bit more time for this run. Yippee, more time for me to practice.
I took 20 minutes on for this incentive, so... and I thought it would take, like, 15 minutes, but it turns out it doesn't. I can't hit the corner jump anymore. I said this corner jump was easy, and it came to spite me.
It's 1A crossing 5 all over again.
It's literally, yeah. No! We did it. Skillness. Yes, skillness is a real word, April.
Just so we can get an estimate of Roofon, you think we have another 20-30 minutes of the run, or how long?
This area should take 10 minutes, and then it's just the final boss, which takes 5.
Okay, so 15 more minutes.
Oh my gosh, I multi-jumped.
We are, that is true, Chuckles, only $82 away from the Kingdom Hearts incentive to do a final fight of the episode bosses, which I'm super hyped for. As somebody who's not seen a lot of Kingdom Hearts, but I've heard raving reviews about it, I'm going to vicariously live the enjoyment by watching this on Archiethon. So if you are also a big fan of vicarious enjoyment, or just learn the new word vicarious right now, which means indirectly through somebody else, donate, because that's POC. Archiethon. Long live Archie trans rights. Yippee. For the record, I'm ratting you out, Flying. Flying doesn't believe in your estimate. Roofon, I believe in you. You got this. 15 minutes. Get wrecked.
To be fair, that's 15 minutes usually, I think, IGT, so I don't know what it is RTA.
Damn, I'm already owned.
Oh, hello. If we get Trial of Rocket after this, I'd be very happy. Because I'll know what the rest of my health should be for the rest of this. We can just blame April for me dying, because I wouldn't have done that strat if she didn't encourage me to. Definitely not my fault. No, is this a jetpack? A trial flight. Trial flight's fine.
Careful, don't die.
Working on it.
We were joking about being behind on schedule before, but we do not want to stay up until 5 a.m. Nice.
Now I'm flying into everything. I'm so good.
Also, Chuckles, I'm sorry, my yippee was too nonchalant. I'll try again. Yippee! That was a good one. Thanks, Roofon.
You're welcome. Wow, I'm really good at flying directly into these.
By the way, Roofon, do we still have the flashing lights warning on?
It's gone.
It's gone. Super duper. Thank you.
Assuming I don't die again. Which hopefully I won't.
Assuming you don't die again.
Trial of Crushers. Oh, this is one that we didn't see before. One's all about bouncing on these little crushy guys.
Goodbye. Boing. This is really fun.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, they're gonna crush us.
Woo! Stitch is my favorite princess? Well, YP, if Stitch is your favorite princess, or Cinderella's your favorite princess, or Carrie is your favorite princess, make sure to donate to the bid war that is on right now. Speaking of which, we have a $20 donation from Yoshi Pro. I flippin' love Archie and I heckin' love Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. 2002.
Hi, Yoshi Pro.
So facts.
Yoshi Pro is my favorite Celeste speedrunner.
Archie Pro is your favorite Celeste speedrunner? That's so glad. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, well, Archie Pro is very cool because they give to Archiethon. And if you want to be cool too, give your money to Archiethon. Also remember, right now, if we get a quick update on the bid war, favorite princess is Stitch at $119. In second place, Cinderella's $9 behind. So if you're a Cinderella fan, give it up. But otherwise, go, 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 Stitch.
Let's go, Trial of Rocket. Okay. We're so back. Yoshi Pro plays Celeste? Not since 2018.
And we have, I think, breaking news. Hold.
Breaking news?
About to be
We're
broken
in
over your forehead.
Event Horizon? From Celeste?
Yep. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum. Don't die here again, please.
I won't.
I'm really scared.
We're so back.
Oh. Oh, pro gamer.
I have another health bar. We're chilling.
Nice. Are you 100%
We have the
sure we have
button,
another health
and
bar?
we have just this button. The trial buttons, and then we have Aquanite, I think, and then we're done.
Okay. I gotta get my vocal cords ready.
We're done with this part. We're not done on. We still have the final boss to fight.
Okay, sounds good. Well, breaking news! There is a new incentive open. It's the Will You Snow hat customization. Decide what Tarla will wear during the Will You Snow run. Oh my god! You can either wear a poop hat, a Santa hat, a snail hat, or a top hat. So fancy. Make sure you get your bids in for that right now.
So much better when you're not jumping into
Like
every single bit of fire.
Half an hour.
You're just almost
Boing,
jumping into every bit of fire.
boing, boing. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
I'm fine. I have a lot of health.
Yippee.
Oh, huh. We're so back.
We're so back. I hope everyone watching Archiethon right now is hyped as heck. Could everyone please rate in Yelp star reviews out of 16? How has your Archiethon experience been? And
End of
please
trial.
submit your
We did it.
reviews. Yeah! Submit
Proof of
them through
completion.
donations.
We apologize for the inconvenience. As I say in good old Sweden, I don't know how to say that.
Let me give you a good shot. Det ska... I'll read it when it comes up on the stream. Welcome to Super's Linguistics Files.
Alright, final boss time. So the final boss, goes through multiple cycles. At the end of this section, you jump across the lava anyways. Because I don't know the timing, and it's not that much slower to like go on the lungs than I think. I don't know. Oh. But anyways, you're supposed to throw the bomb into her shield, which allows you to damage her. But you could actually reflect objects into her to allow you to damage her, such as rockets or bullets. But you can't reflect the purple balls. So you basically have to have a couple of setups to properly reflect their bullets into you. And that's what the Aramid armor is. The Aramid armor, every 30 seconds, allows us to reflect a projectile. And so first we're going to reflect this rocket here, and then we're going to get a bad reflect with the rocket, because normally the rocket's supposed to reflect and then home in on you, and then hit her. But sometimes it just doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't do that. It's a really fun part when I go to the end of my 30-minute long 80% run, and then it doesn't work out, and then I have to reset.
No.
It's my favorite part of running this game. It's really fun. Anyways, so we just have to wait the cycle out. But we can skip, you can't skip this next phase here because she only shoots purple balls, which if you reflect into her, do nothing. And then this phase after this, she starts a charge attack, which is what allows us to do a consistent setup for reflecting the bullets back into her and having them damage her. But for the final phase, there's a timing thing that we have to do. Because basically, there's a 30-second recharge time, but the first thing in the fourth phase, the first thing she shoots is bullets. But in the final phase, the first thing she shoots is purple balls, then she shoots bullets. You have to time the Aramid armor to recharge, such that it recharges between the purple balls and when she shoots the bullets. And to do that, we swing the pickaxe, like, usually go for 8 times, because a pickaxe will, you could, buffer count pickaxe swings. So it's a lot more consistent. We actually purposely proc the Aramid armor there, because it means we won't accidentally proc it later, and so it will be guaranteed to be on, not on cooldown when we need it later. This part of the phase is just an auto scroll though, so we just kind of wait for her to get over here and hit her. And now we wait for her to charge into us. She's going to do, I think she'll hit up to 3 times, or until your health is below 4. As you can see there, Airman Armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Honestly, probably could have gone for the 7 there. I was a little bit slow. Again, we have 2 survivors, so if we go below our max health, it's fine. Normally I like to go on the left side of the arena for this. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, unfortunately I got the timing off, so we're just going to have to wait this phase out. Which is fine. I'm going to refill my health just so I don't accidentally proc my 2 survivor early. You can do another charge at me. And she's going to shoot bullets. And then she'll shoot the bomb. And we'll be able to finish the run. It only loses 20 seconds to miss that final state skip.
When does time happen?
Not yet. It happens in a little bit. I'll tell you when. There's like a minute of gameplay left here.
Wait, is that your friend? Did we save him?
Yeah, we saved Rusty. We did it.
Let's go! Objective complete. Good job, everybody.
Fortunately, Fen is going to have to sacrifice himself. This actually leads directly into the plot of SteamWorld Heist. Because the planet's about to explode.
Oh. Yeah, it seems pretty dire, not gonna lie.
Yeah. These guys are just hanging out, but thankfully we have a rocket.
Just like on Earth, when it all goes to heck, we escape. Right, guys?
This is just like my favorite game, Owlboy.
God damn it, I said it again.
Alright, that's time.
Time.
What was it?
GG. It was 2 hours, 20 minutes, and probably 26 seconds.
Okay. Well, I made the total time combined with my incentive estimate exactly, so we know we're chilling. A few technical difficulties here and there, but I'll take it.
36 seconds. Congratulations. That was a really fun run to watch. I enjoyed podcasting
thank you for
with you.
helping me commentate.
Yippee. We actually, just to close up, we have a $7 donation from Math Hacker. Actually, sorry, I misread. $7.27. WYSI equals when you snail incentive. Thank you very much for that donation, Math Hacker. And just to remind you all, we recently opened the Will You Snail incentive for hat customization, and currently it's #1 at Top Hat. So back to you, Roofon. Is there any last things you want to say about the run? Any shout outs you want to give?
Peanut, who did get a show up here, has always been super cool in the community. He knows supposed to commentate with, but unfortunately couldn't make it. Want to give shout outs to April for encouraging me to do a dumb strat that caused me to die. I want to give a shout outs to Archiethon. And I just want to, I want to give hope the rest of the couple of runs go well for everyone. And I guess we can see what my IGT was. And not all 4 gold stars.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Rad. Hope you all have a nice rest of your evening.
Thank you so much for your run, Roofon. That was amazing.